Hello there everybody, it is me Liam and welcome back to another video where today we are checking the new section of Leipzig Dresden to Leipzig, where today we are going from Leipzig down to Riesa. Let me just turn these off because every time I come on a route it seems to put them back on. Oh, have we opened up the wrong doors? Even though you could get on here, it seems safer this side. Have we got lights on? What was that originally on? Let's have them on tipped beam. What else do we need to do? That's your horn. Brake. It has been a while. Is that speed limiter? It looks like it. Turn on PZB. Actually, no, we'll just have CIFA unisolated. Ah, it locked both doors when we was doing that. Apart from that, I think we are basically all set up to go. Don't think we can do anything with this, but yeah, we are in the Talent 2 today to do this section. So we'll be calling at Leipzig, Engelsdorf, Borsdorf, Versen, Karen, Dallin, Oschlatz, and then Riesa in about 44-ish minutes. Let's just get the doors ready to go. We will be checking out more of this, whether the stream's actually out by the time this is out before the stream. But we will be doing that in a bit. We're set to forward and we're basically good to go. I know we're leaving a bit early, I'm just making sure everything is set up for us to go, which it is. But yeah, this is the new section, Leipzig station, obviously famous here now for RB Leipzig, where Benjamin Sesko came from. Obviously I support United, so that's why that matters to me. But yeah, it's a nice new station. When I saw this in the trailer, I thought it was Frankfurt, in all fairness.
Leipzig, Engelsdorf. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
That's the CIFA. Yeah, I don't know how to set up the PZB. I always mess up the PZB somehow. So we're gonna stick without it, I feel. We'll keep CIFA on. We'll keep it off. We'll keep the CIFA on. CIFA's lucky DSD. And a lot of the American stuff, which has a combined power brake and also a separate brake, an indirect brake. The brake is actually pretty decent. Like, I was doing the 45 DP, I was playing that last night, and I was using the combined power brake, and it takes so long to brake if you decide to use that. Like, it's easier to kind of use because you have to obviously you have to put it into service and then back into lap, and then it kind of works. But it's so hard at sometimes, like you're looking one way and then you're having to look at, like, down here and see where the dials are so you don't go fully apply the brakes, and then you have to release them. It's a bit of skill. Whereas this, yeah, I like something like the 66 I can get used to. 66 you're not really doing passenger stops, which that's like it, but it don't have a combined power brake. It's obviously, you got your power handle and then you got a stick which you apply a certain amount, which in principle it's basically the same, but it's just a tad bit annoying. Like, I prefer something if it's separate, where you got a separate like handles, so you got brake 1, brake 2, brake 3, full service, then your emergency, like the HST, the 158, the 150s, the 153, all that sort of stuff. But that's more stuff that I'm used to. Anyway, this is the first time for me actually on this route. Well, that's a bit of a lie. In all fairness, I was on this route a bit earlier. I was doing on the iced tea, but then I thought, why not just do like the first leg here, and then I'll do this like a 2-part video, and then do tomorrow actually a second part with the iced tea from Riese to Dresden. But I guess you guys probably already seen a lot of that, so we might do an iced tea from Riese to Leipzig on the return. Do like a return leg. The FPS is not the greatest on this route. I have noticed as ours isn't mixed up at Leipzig Engelsdorf. TSW on PC though, specifically the Steam version of TSW6 has had I'd say the smoothest launch out of the bunch. I haven't had any crashes at all when it comes to TSW6 this year, which is always good. TSW5 last year on the PS5 had quite a few crashes at launch.
Nächste Station, Leipzig-Engelsdorf. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
The track looks like it's wet. Like here. Which is really strange. At least we've got some good brakes in all fans. Come with you out Engelsdorf. So just stay for a minute. A minute and a half almost. Set it to max brake. Let's have a quick look around Leipzig Engelsdorf whilst we're here. Something to do with bikes? No. I'm just seeing if there's any collectibles whilst we're here. Hallo, guten Morgen. How are we all doing? Hallo. Hallo, excuse-moi. We are looking for any collectibles. Is this one? No? I thought that would be. It kind of looks like where I think it would go. That one? No, I don't see any. Maybe if they're anywhere, they're on the other platform, but we're just going to get back into the train and get ready to depart. Right, my clusters. These are actually really nice. They're like the perfect mix between sweet and sour. Right. Let's get back in, close passenger doors, set that to forward. Anyway, take off the brake, and we're good to go. Borsdorf Schatz next. Probably get the pronouncement wrong, but we'll have a listen in a second, see what they say on the announcements.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug ERE 50 nach Dresden Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station Borsdorf. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
Borsdorf. I wasn't that far off it. I know Matt was on about that they are looking possibly in the future for like the routes with foreign announcements, which they won't be doing in English, just to get some like subtitles which you can get up here. I think that'd be pretty nice, because then you're not really losing the realism of what is a German route having German announcements, which is pretty nice. There's our stop anyway, almost in the distance. That was fast. Pushed off shuts. Put the brakes on because we are going down to 50 before we get into the station. Don't know what it is the past few days. I've had a really bad cough. Well, I've had a cough. It hasn't been too bad. It's just been really annoying. Oh, last night it was most noticeable. I was playing Call of Duty and I was just laid back and I was just coughing every 2 minutes. I don't think it's COVID. I just think it's probably a cold or something. I've left the window open at night and I'm thinking it's summer still. I kind of pressed that at the right time. I was kind of guessing that because of the announcement. But yeah, I think I've left the window open. Well, I have left the window open at night, and normally I'll close it just before I actually fall asleep. But I think the other night I left it actually open and I woke up with a cold. So I think I'm just on the tail end of that cold. Because yesterday I was feeling a lot worse. My head was banging. I slept so much yesterday. I woke up about 12ish. And then I fell asleep and had a nap about 6. Not even 6, probably about 5 o'clock. And then I woke up about 7 o'clock. Also, Lewis Hamilton's dog Roscoe died. I saw it on Instagram. Might not be a person, but animals are better than people. Unless they attack you. But even then, dogs aren't. Unless you treat them wrong, they aren't that aggressive. Or if someone did in the future. In the past, they were all cute and cuddly. That is really piercing, and I haven't even got my headphones like fully maxed on the volume because I know how loud this is. Like, it's that high horn, it is so loud. Person?
Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station, Wurzen. Ausstieg, Fahrtrichtung rechts.
I didn't even hear what the announcement said. Anyway, we've got a nice little run now, 8.2 miles. That'd be like 12 kilometres. See if it goes off quite a bit. I haven't had any actual train faults yet with this. I don't know if this has it. I think it's just the new stuff, which the new locos that came with TSW6 or updated ones like the 150. Got some fast running now anyway. Kind of almost under a mile an hour. It's 99, but it's not stopping for a bit. Like for a couple of minutes at least. That actually works as a speed limiter? That is nice to see. That means I can scroll through Facebook, talk a little bit, keep an eye on the distance, and we'd be fine. I'm a motherfucking pickle Rick. Oh shit, I realised. I just realised I said that out loud. I was sending a snap to my mate for streaks. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, we gotta have some funny moments from time to time into life. Oh, I saw some helmets there actually. Seems like they like the helmets in TSW6 quite a bit. Well, I say helmets, the hard hats. I've got a workshop. Wednesday at college. My boots ain't supposed to be coming to Wednesday, but my dad said I could use his old work boots, which well, his work trainers, which I'd still toe caps in. Oh, my new overalls. It's just that I don't know. I couldn't remember getting rid of my overalls in the first place. I know if I'd stayed at Stagecoach, I could have just worn those. Seafa. I'm surprised they don't say Seafa. KFC filter, just on Snapchat. I am terrible at this. Oh, the handbrake's faulted it. Something new with the apply. Where is the handbrake on this? Where is the handbrake? Oh, I thought it's been fixed. Okay, that was simple. That was a simple fix. Put the power back up. We do go down to 37 just before we go into Dresden. Dresden. Duh. Duh. I said duh, that Russian. Duh. That's just being dumb, saying duh. Dresden, yeah. There we go, that's German. Yeah. Go down to 37 just before the platform. Is Seafa like a mix of GSD and AWS? Like, I feel like us getting to that 37 mile an hour, it was just going up a bit more to alert us because of it. I could be wrong. However, we are going to put the brakes on. But after we record this, I'm literally going to get the thumbnail, edit that real quick whilst the video is actually uploading, and then we're going to do the live stream about 4:30, 5. I'll probably actually schedule this to actually upload in the morning, because I literally forgot to do my video for yesterday and the Morristown one. Like, I did do a Morristown video, and then I looked at it, and for some reason Streamlabs just had a really shocking, just a really shocking quality. I think it's because I changed my bitrate on it, and it just made it look really poor. Not like it was cutting out or whatever, it was just more the fact that it was like, I wouldn't say it was pixelated, but it was like squares, like massive chunks of squares pixelated, if you get what I mean. Like, for example, like a square this size all over the screen, and it was just really frustrating, so I just had to delete them, and then I was going to re-upload it, re-record it, but then I was like, yeah, we'll do it another time. Right, let's do this. Let's open that. Got here a bit late, but we should get out around about on time. Maybe a little bit late, but that's fine. Ah, well, we're shutting the doors on time at least. Let's put that back into forward. It kind of reminds me, this one anyway, the Scania horns.
Sehr geehrte Reisende,
Can you press both at the same time?
im Zug ERE50.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the Scania MMC
Wir
horn.
wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste
Weirdly enough.
Station, Küren. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
Kurn. Kurn. Like you go who because of the two dots. It sounds like a U, but there's a bit more of a ugh in it. Like a bit more throat in it, I think. Like Kieran. It sounds like you're saying Kieran, like Kieran. Kind of, if you get what I mean. Let's see how Google pronounces it, shall we? Google Translate. Okay. Kieran. Apparently, if you translate that into English, it says cool. That's very cool. Imagine your town being translated into English and it's meaning cool. I think that is pretty cool, don't you think? Google could be wrong. But I'm just saying, it translates, says that. See if they're going up quite a bit. It's a shame that we can't hit 124 in this. This is kind of more, let's say, the ICE services are your Avanti and your cross country and your mainline intercity services. This is like your Chiltern Railways, your LNWR, DLNR kind of service. You're stuck in that bit extra mile. Yeah, that many stops left. We've got Curran, Dallin, Oshlatz, and Risa. I could be pronouncing Oshlatz wrong, but I think that is how you say it. Oshlatz? Oshlatz. There we go. What about Dallin? Darren. It sounds like it's Darren. I was going to say I'm glad they didn't open. I didn't need to press it. We're almost in Curran. Either way. I think I'm going to use OBS for the stream today, just because it has inbuilt thingy.
Nächste Station, Küren. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
Oh god, we break so early. Just doing some German stuff. Nice. God, I love. In all fairness, I don't normally like the German stuff, but I have actually quite enjoyed this. I think it's just more like the intercity kind of stuff that I'm not completely a huge fan of, if you get what I mean. Like, I enjoy it. It's just like it's a bit similar to East Coast Main Line. It's just like the ones when you got stops in is better, but the ones which you just direct there to A to B, no stops, can be quite boring. Whereas it's a bit weird how I like doing freight stuff, but that's because you are stopping to let faster services. Mainline services such past, like East Coast Main Line, there's a few places, even in like the HST. Like imagine you got two main lines, and then you've got on either side like a loop where, for example, HST can pull in there, allow those Azuma past, and then you can pull back out when you got the signal to go. I quite like that. That does really piss your ears.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug E50 nach Dresden Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station Dahlen. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
Hauptbahnhof Dahlen. Oh, we had someone today. It's really weird. Like, you know what? Around your door on the outside, it's painted. We had him come today, and round the windows, down the door downstairs, not necessarily my window, but all I can smell is paint in my room, and it's really annoying. Like, it's not a really strong smell, it's like, I'd say it's more a smell which lingers kind of thing. It's a more abandoned station now. That's cool to see. It's getting really on my chest. It's another talent too. Yes. This might be the thumbnail. This might be the thumbnail. We'll save that. And we'll get snippets all out in a minute. Just put that back on. I forget we do have the parking brake on this, because we could literally just apply the parking brake when or the handbrake when we get to the station. Really annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna let my phone charge up a bit. I think I'll have a shake. I'll say about a week and a half. Why is that so quick? It is really frustrating, yeah. Just wish it just stayed like half the length of what it is. It's not stubble, but stubble. I guess I'll put the class this in a little bit. Anyway, we're almost at down, and then we've got all shots. So yeah, around about 6.5 minutes there, and then about 7.5 till we get to Risa. And where we'll finish this off, and we have finally our first TSR. Verstappen down. I had a bit of an argument with someone in the DTG Discord today. They were talking about how 730 was like, they were like LNWR didn't have their 730s and such. I'm like, they did in 2024, they were in crew, but they were just on test. And they were like, oh, I didn't like LNWR, we didn't. I'm like, you did, because of that crew because I went up to Manchester to watch in May that year and I was there. Oh god, I've still got to keep the brakes on. Didn't realise we were coming in this fast, the platform, but it's fine. The brakes on this is actually pretty damn good. Like even doing 30 there was still going to stop early, so luckily we have some time to kind of manage with it. Anyway, passengers right open, parking brake apply, police, we don't necessarily need that, put that into neutral for now. As we've got 40 seconds, we're just going to have a quick close look at the platform, see if there's anything. Is there anything to do with this? That's cool. I've never seen that before. Anyway, we're going to press Control 0, just get back in a bit faster. Set that to forward. And we are good to go. Ah, your wiper controls are down here. I thought they were up here.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug RE50 nach Dresden Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station, Oschatz. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
I know that says the next station, as in the next station, or they're saying the next station is Oschatz. But the next station is Oschatz. It's crazy to think that tomorrow is the full release. That's not what I want. I just saw something that would make me really happy if it happens. Like, don't get me wrong. What's going on with Instagram there? So don't get me wrong, I think Ruben is probably a good guy. I just don't think he's the right guy for the Prem for United. I just don't think he's capable for the Premier League. Like, there's been moments where the team's shown that they can do it, but I just want Xavi. My brother put crying emojis. Yeah, my brother's like, we've seen it time and time again. We thought it would be different. In all fairness, I think where we went wrong was the players falling out of faith with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I say get anti-age. If anti-aging was a thing, get Sir Alex. Bomb. All shots. Why can I not spell today? I put give Bruno the hair dryer treatment, or that's what I meant to put, and it put they. I don't know what's going on in my auto. Anyway, we are almost at 4 shots. It feels like it has been years since Coco died, actually. Sure. Hello.
Nächste Station, Oschatz. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
That is facts, though. I'm just talking to my brother about how Sir Alex would treat the players, and I just put Rashford and Garnacho would have had contracts ripped up if Sir Alex was still manager. Like, he is in his late 80s now, early 90s, but still. If he was if there was something like anti-aging, right, and or prolonged life, like 20 years, I think he would still be managing. If he was in good health as well. But now he's got his horse racing. I don't get why people like horse racing. It's literally, they make money by people losing their bets. I think I betted on horse racing once, like 3 years ago. But that was because it was like a free £2 bet and I got like 25 quid from it. Because I just betted on the highest possible odds. That kind of seems feasible. Right, let's close these doors as we get ready to head off to our final stop of today, which is good old Risa. This is actually faster than what I thought. Surprised we haven't seen a nice tea yet. I'm really surprised about that. We haven't really seen much coming the other way.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug RE50 nach Dresden Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station Riesa, Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
Sifa. if we see an iced tea, that will be the thumbnail. But I have not seen an iced tea yet. But that's what I was kind of waiting for, so we'll just have to use the 2 talent tubes. Unless we park next to an iced tea at least, so if there's one stopping there, but we'll have to wait and see. What we'll do, we'll put the thermal map, tempo map on, which is the speed limiter. Interesting name, tempo map. I guess at the same time it kind of makes sense, tempo as in speed. Does tempo? Speed in German. Geschwindigkeit. Geschwindigkeit. That's apparently speed. Geschwindigkeit. Why does other languages just make one simple 5-letter word seem so long? Geschwindigkeit. Speed. Geschwindigkeit. Where speed is speed. Speed. Two syllables. Geschwindigkeit. And it just doubles it in German. Like Risa. Risa? Yeah, that's 2. What is tempo in German? Tempo is just tempo. That is speed in that. Geschwindigkeitsbegrenzer. Cruise control. Tempomat. Like the A is a bit more pronounced that time. Geschwindigkeit. Should be Fahrzeugeinrichtung. Sowohl 50 kilometers an hour. Open. Where is main? 60 kilometers an hour. Either way, we've got to do 75 miles an hour anyway, so we're almost at reset. I forget how fast this is. Comparing this to like the Riviera line, it is pretty fast. I'd say we've probably done around about 3/4 of the distance of the Riviera line. Maybe a bit more. I forget how long this route is. I'll also keep an eye out today for any announcements on Discord. But don't like this. Hull, Frankfurt high speed line. Sleeper trains in UK/D. I don't know how that one would work really. Well, it'd be good to have the full length of a route, but some routes they take 12 hours to do. Like for example, the Caledonian, I believe it takes about 12-ish hours from Euston up to Glasgow and Edinburgh. And I think it goes further, don't it? Where's the Caledonian Sleepers? I'd love to do that. Caledonian Sleeper. Fort William, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Aberdeen, Dundee, Inverness. Like there's I like the ones in America which are like multiple day long and you go over. Well, if you look at London to Glasgow, book it for like November the 6th. one guest, like a 16 to 25 rail card. Rooms for pets, no. Boarding starts at 10:30, leaves at 11:45. So say 11:45 to, so you're looking at 7 hours and 45 minutes. A seat is £49. A classic room is £173. That is expensive. A club ensuite is £209. But anyway, everyone, that is the end of this video, where we have got all the way to Riesa from Leipzig to check out the new route. It looks pretty decent. We'll see more on the stream in a bit, about 5, half 5, maybe 6. I think I'll do it after my dinner today. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Hope you're enjoying TSW6. I certainly am. And look at that, the 294 is here. Wait, shift enter, shift space. There we go. Save that. That'd be the thumbnail. Not quite an iced tea. I think that's the only thing here. Oh yeah, there's another talent too though. But yeah, that's going to be it. I'll see you all in the next one. Hope you all have a good time, and I'll see you all in the stream later. See ya.